In the quiet town of Nsukka, in Enugu State, lived a young man named Chinedu. He was known by everyone as hardworking, humble, and respectful. But behind his quiet smile was a life full of struggle. Chinedu lived with his widowed mother and two younger sisters in a small mud house at the edge of the village. Every morning before the sun rose, he would carry his worn-out bag and walk to the market to sell vegetables. Yet no matter how hard he worked, poverty refused to leave his family. One evening, while Chinedu sat outside their house thinking about life, an expensive black car suddenly stopped in front of him. The villagers gathered around in surprise. From the car stepped out a well-dressed man named Chief Okoye. "Chinedu," the man called with a calm voice. "I have been watching you. A hard-working man like you should not be suffering like this." Chinedu was shocked. "Sir, how do you know my name?" Chief Okoye smiled. "In this world, there are opportunities for those who are brave enough to take them." The chief promised Chinedu wealth, a big house, and a life without suffering. But there was a condition. "You must join our brotherhood," he said quietly. Chinedu hesitated. He remembered his mother's words. Not every road that leads to riches leads to peace. But when he looked at his sisters sleeping hungry that night, his heart became heavy. The next day, Chinedu followed Chief Okoye to a hidden mansion deep inside the forest. Inside the mansion were powerful men from different parts of the country. They welcomed him with smiles, but their eyes were cold. That night, Chinedu took an oath he did not fully understand. Within months, his life changed. Money flowed into his bank account. He built the biggest house in the village. People who once ignored him now greeted him with respect. But something strange began to happen. Every night, Chinedu started having terrible dreams. He would see chains wrapped around his hands and feet. In the dream, a voice would whisper, "You are no longer free." Soon, mysterious deaths began to happen around him. People close to him started falling sick. Chinedu realized too late that the wealth he received had a terrible price. He was no longer living in freedom. He was living in bondage. One night, unable to bear the guilt and fear, Chinedu ran to the village church and fell on his knees. "God, please save me," he cried. But the chains he saw in his dreams began to appear even in his waking life. Would Chinedu ever break free from the dark oath he took? Or would the bondage follow him forever?